We're installing the crank pulley on the 2013 ATS Overkill Supercharger kit, and we're prepping the front accessories for the new layout that's necessary with the kit. Step one is to get the crank pulley bolt off. To do that, I've had to remove the front fans here, the cooling fan. It was 2 bolts and it lifted out. Your tools may vary, but that enabled me to get my air-powered impact driver down and in, and I was able to loosen the bolt just fine. Remove it and you can discard it. And we're going to prep for putting the new pulley on by gaining a little bit of clearance here. This lower coolant hose, this metal hose here, just has to be tweaked a little bit to give clearance. I was able to pry against right here and just give it a little tweak to gain some clearance. And when you install the new crank pulley, note the teeth that's on the back of it. That's going to engage and interlock with the teeth on the factory crank pulley. With the new pulley into place, just want to tweak it side to side until you can feel it interlocking. And there you go, and this will sit fairly flush here. I'm going to take the new longer bolt that's included with the kit, and don't drop your light. Recommend some blue Loctite on the threads, and then secure to factory specs. Next step is to remove the factory tensioner. It's going to take a 15mm bolt to break loose the screw. And in its place, you're going to get this new pulley all pre-assembled. Make sure that the standoff is in behind, and secure it using the original bolt hole. The new tensioner in the system is going to go right here by the alternator to a pre-existing spot. Use the M10 tap that's included in the kit to chase these threads. Use a little WD-40 as well. You can see the gunk that you're going to get out of it because this thread has been exposed to air all this time. Then take the new tensioner that's provided with the kit. Note the locating tab that needs to go into there, like that. So you'll ensure that it sits flush and secure with the new bolt that's provided. With the tensioner and the idler pulley in place, you finally install the new provided shorter serpentine belt. The old one won't fit. Make sure you use the new one. And this is the routing. It's all very similar up here. But where it used to go from the AC condenser up around, it's now got a new path. It goes from the AC condenser over top of the idler pulley, down and around the crank, and then over top of the tensioner, over to the alternator. This is the hardest part to get it through, is the tension here. So make sure you do this first. You'll have to slip it up and in behind, and then it's fairly easy to do the rest from there.